Welcome back, MathLovers. Today we are going to deal with some numerical type questions which are related to permutation, combinations, and number theory. Question 1. Here we are trying to deal about the exponent of 7 in the value of 100 C50. So this means what is the highest power of 7 that's being present in this value of 100 C50. So for this, we'll first expand this 100 C50. So we'll have 100 factorial by 50 factorial into 50 factorial. So that means NCR expansion. NCR is given by n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. So now what I wish to do here is I want to figure out the power of 7 in 100 factorial and 50 factorial. For this, we have already seen this in a video about number theory. Still, I'll explain that here. The power of a prime in a factorial. How to find out power of a prime in a factorial. So I wish to now find out power of 7 in 100 factorial. So start with the base 100, keep dividing it by 7. So keep writing the integer quotients. No need to write it on the reminder. So 7 14s are 98. There will be a reminder, but no need to write it down. Then 7 2s are 14 and 0 reminder. You can't further divide it. Now we have to add up these values. So 14 plus 2 is 16. So the exponent of 7 in 100 factorial is 16. Exponent of 7 in 100 factorial is 16. That means 100 factorial contains 7 power 16. So let's do it again for 50 factorial. So I'm going to start with 50. 7 sevens are 49. Reminder will be 1. No need to write down the reminder. 7 ones are 7. Reminder 0. So now you add up these two. So this gives us 7 plus 1, 8. So that says exponent of 7 in 50 factorial is 8. So let's just refigure this question only with respect to the exponent 7. So in the numerator, there is 7 for 16 times. In denominator, you have 7 for 8 times and 7 for 8 times. So you can understand in this division, this is going to become 7 power 16 by 7 power 16. So just leaving out 7 power 0. So the answer is the exponent of 7 in 100 C50 is going to be just 0. So answer for this question is going to be just 0 because all the 7 that's being present is being getting cancelled out. Okay. So let's look into the next interesting question today. An n digit number okay is being formed only using 3 digits 2, 5 and 7. We're asking us if 900 distinct n digit numbers are formed. The question is find smallest value of n. Okay. So interestingly, if suppose you are going to make only 1 digit number, so then you will get only 3 possible ways. Either you can write 2 or you can write 5 or you can write 7. If you write 2 digit numbers, so for each of that tens digit or the ones digit, you got 3 options. Either you can fill it by 2 or 5 or 7. So 3 ways for us to fill the each of the digits. So 3 into 3 makes it 9. So there will be only totally 9 numbers that's possibly to be written. If you want to understand better. So the numbers that you can possibly write will be 22, 25, 27, 52, 55, 57, followed by 72, 75, 77. These will be the 9 numbers. So now the question is, if 900 numbers have to be made, So what is the smallest value n? Because I can even talk about a 100-digit number. So if I take try to make 100-digit number, of course it will become more. You will be having more than 900 also. But we are looking for the smallest value of n. Okay. So the idea is very simple. For every digit that you're going to encounter, how many, whatever be the number that you're going to bring about, for every digit to be filled, there's going to be three ways, isn't it? So it's going to be three ways for the first digit, three ways for the second digit, three ways for the third digit, so on in that n digit number. Okay. So we just want this 3 into 3 into so on for like n times to be just greater than or equal to 900. From that, we'll figure out what is the smallest value of n. So we get it 3 power n should be greater than or equal to 900. By our easier logical observation, we can understand. So n has to be minimum 6. Okay. So 3 power 4 is 81. 3 power 5 is 243. 3 power 6 is 729. Okay. So n has to be minimum 7. So because after 7, of course, it will be greater than 900. So since they are only looking out for the smallest value of n, so the answer for this question is n should be minimum 7. Thank you, people.